My name's Jeb and I'm live. Alright, it's a little early for this, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Alexandra, you were not first, but thank you for commenting. How's everybody doing? We're just gonna do a little update. About a month ago, I did, yeah, this is Stella, by the way, but only grown-ups should drink, and every grown-up should drink less. So there, I said it. About a month ago, I blasted the gardens with worm castings. I'm sure all you folks watched that video, but the folks that join us later, I'll put a link in there for that. This is my vertical planter by Greenstock. I get a commission on each of these, but I do think it's one of the coolest things ever. It's turned into the Tower of Herbs. So I've got all the herbs we like. And oh my. Oh, today is 420. Oh. Should have done this at 420. Maybe not though. Yeah, I'm gonna be trimming up. How's your guys' afternoon going? Oh. So the thyme, you can see the new growth here, right? It's nice and green. This is the old growth. This was the reason that we did the earthworm castings. And to make money. Ray G, yes, I do like to grow greens. They're one of the easiest things to grow. And you get your product quickly. Michael Coughlin, your thyme doesn't look this good? Is it outdoors? What's the deal? Anyone have tips for thyme? Okay, well, we're not going to trim all that, but you get the idea. So you get rid of the hey Brandon, oh, thank you for the super chat. My favorite tomato variety is, I don't know. I think it's Better Boy. That seems to be real solid. This is my parsley here. It's looking great. These are the parsleys. If you saw in the video, I divided these. These were from, I think, one pot. I'll put my clippers away. So the parsley doesn't grow as quick as the cilantro. By the way, is the video smoother? I tried one of these tomato ones, live tomato trim. I'm sure lots of you folks were there for that disaster. Thank you, Clay. Thanks, Clay, for saying your name's Jeb. Here you can see when I harvest, we always go for the oldest leaf. And so usually I'll come in, right, and just pull that one off. You can see a couple of the stubs in there. Don't harvest the growing tip, or that's the end of your plant. I don't know, it'll probably recover. Yeah, but for the tomatoes, I like the hybrid varieties. The heirlooms are great too, but we do have various wilts and blights here. The cilantro is my favorite thing in here. You can see this is starting to flower, right? Which is normal. So I'm doing a succession of cilantro. Again, you always take the oldest leaf. So like from here, say I needed cilantro. Oregon Sunset. I've never heard of that tomato. Sounds like you guys might not be talking about tomatoes. So we would take this oldest leaf. You can see here this pattern. This is the flowering pattern. This tight, fluffy leaves. And if you look down here, I'm going to let one of these flower. This is a cilantro flower stalk. This part right here. The plant turns bitter when it flowers, especially this flower. So, but my plan is to leave this one. These will get harvested and killed off because they're flowering. And then here you can see my succession. These are all from seed. Now these are all leggy because I've been keeping them in the shade, which could be a mistake, but I don't care that much. I just need this growth to eat. I don't need the plant to be fabulously healthy. And then here's the next succession. And you can see the legginess in this because it's been on the shade side. This is the lavender I started from seed. This is supposed to be lavender, but I don't know. Maybe it was a weed seed that snuck its way into the mix. It doesn't look like lavender to me. Maybe I just don't know what it looks like. And this is the grocery store rosemary. Where are those chickens? Oh, here they are. This is what the chickens do. I do talk to them, not to be freakish, but I've noticed that they chatter at each other when they're sitting on the ground. Burp, burp, burp. Sometimes they want a little, they just need a little love. Who wants some love? Burp, burp, burp. Okay. Okay, so was this not lavender? Anyone know? Dr. Nobody cutting off the flowering parts just makes another flower grow, or the plant dies. Once it flowers, that's it. Now the basil's flowering, it did not take as well to having its roots blasted apart with a hose. This is probably bird damage. That's my guess. I don't know. It could be like a slug or something. You see the pattern right there. So is this, I put a weed in there? That's hilarious. Yeah, it looked like a dandelion. So the basil's flowering, you can get it to leaf more, but you have to pinch down low. Chickens, you like basil? And basil gets stronger in flavor when it flowers, but it's not like cilantro where it tastes awful. So I've been pinching this basil. These are the original leaves. You can see they're ugly. But I think it's like kind of the stress makes these flower. This is the kind of growth we'd be looking for. Okay, so pinch it and see if it's lavender. All right, let's see. We need the smell-o-vision. The nutrients I recommend is just, you know, get something that's cheap, that's readily available. I have been doing a lot with the earthworm castings, their sponsor, of course. But I like the idea. I'll get rid of that. All right, we're not going to clean this whole thing up. This is their sage. And it's got some kind of leaf hopper, I think. I'd rather not spray. Not to save the earth, but just out of laziness. So this I'll end up pinching off because this plant will grow large. What do you guys think? You like the garden tower? I'll put a link in later if you're gonna buy one. I got a coupon and all that. It isn't cheap, but you know, I think it'll last a long time. Yeah, this is all from earthworm castings, Tony. And you can see this. These marks are from bleach. I was cleansing something near the tower. Oops. So who was here for the tomato trim disaster? Stewie, don't eat poop. Yeah, the tomato trim, I was actually on cell phone network. This is the strawberries that I don't let anyone see. I've done no tending to this, and the chickens, it gets overwatered, and the chickens murdered it. That's what they like. You can see they expose the crown, and then eventually they tear it out. But what are you gonna do? They're so happy in here, I can't stop them. See if we got a strawberry for you guys. Maybe one. Oh, okay. Any of them? Yeah, strawberries require maintenance. I don't know if you guys know that. And here's another new thing. We'll have a video for this soon. This is from Shirley's Simple Shelving. I'll put a link in if I have one. I don't know if I have one already. Ooh, look, chicken attack on dog. Okay. But this is really cool because you order, I'm sure you guys have seen it on other channels, but you order this is like powder coated steel. These two brackets. And then all you have to do, this board here is like $11. I didn't get the treated or anything. And you've got a super sturdy shelf. You know, like the garden tower. It's not cheap, but I think these resist rust, so this would last a long time. Hey Rudy, I'm glad you made it. Alright, we're going through. We're going to fly spaceship mode. Yeah, we might see some chicken violence. They've been picking on Ariel, the white one. So I watch them. I try to chastise them. I put a tomato here, and the chickens killed that. This is mint. You guys have any ideas for getting rid of mint? The Patreon folks saw a video I did on this that I couldn't release. But I don't think I'll hide it, but I may use Roundup on this stuff. Because it's like it's growing out of a tree trunk. So I've just been ripping it out, you know, and taking the weed whacker to it, but it's in here, and I can't have that. That'll take the whole yard over. This rosemary, in case you guys were wondering, this is the rosemary that I transplanted in my our Grow Lights the Future of Modern Art video. It moved through the hole in the bottom of the pot into the ground, and it's growing here. Rosemary's not as aggressive as mint, so I'll probably let that stay. Dr. Gaming, are you delivering a pizza? I hope you're not watching while you drive, or you're doing it in a safe way. Check out the lime tree, guys. This is all the new growth. You can barely see the color change right here. So from here up, that's the new growth in a month with the earthworm castings. And look at all the blossoms. It's beautiful. Yeah, but okay, so here's the thing with the Roundup. Okay, it would run off and go in here. I don't know if it's going to do anything if you don't get it on the leaves, but even then, what am I going to do about the mint? You know, am I supposed to get out my flame weeder? Like what am I supposed to do? Main root. Okay, but it's growing inside roots of a palm tree. See this? This is a palm tree stump. Okay, you guys got to give up your... Just because you use some Roundup doesn't mean you're eating GMO or whatever. It's just a chemical that kills plants. Okay? Maybe we'll do a video on that. We'll offend people. Anyways, lime tree is amazing. Saltpeter, will that kill it? People say vinegar. I mean, won't that ruin the soil too? And dig it out. Okay, that's good. I've already dug that out. That stuff regrew. You know, time is a valuable resource. Look at all the babies. The baby limes on here. This is the chickens at work. Fabio, just yank it out. What if I just sprayed it with Roundup? I mean, that takes... I have some. It's like 3 years old. Is it still good? I won't buy any new stuff. Yeah, Alexander, just like 1 square foot of Roundup. Is it really gonna hurt anything? Like, it's gonna get in the groundwater. So this is my new thing. I've got soil problems and I'm lazy. So I've gone all container here. I had it with the weeds, palm trees. Okay, Slickster, dark plastic over the area for 3 months. I don't know. So we do need to thin some peppers. The peppers are growing slowly. I thought it was from dryness, so I was top watering. This is a soaker hose on the drip irrigation. Chickens, do you like peppers? Burp, 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 burp. Oh boy, maybe I shouldn't have done that. So these I'll thin down. And someone was asking, do I have tips for peppers? No, I'm not very good with peppers, so I won't give any tips. But we'll just take out the weakest ones. All the chickens have names. We're not planning on eating them. I left my beer though. That's unexcusable. Yeah, we're gonna kill some plants if you guys are into that. I don't thin the cilantro though. Just give me all the leaves you can. Well, hi James. Welcome to garden updates. Garden updates and beer. So these are just the Costco pots in the Costco potting mix. They're not a sponsor, but wouldn't that be cool? All right, what are we keeping here, guys? I want this one. Okay. These little ones, these are toast. What are these, fungus gnats? What do you guys think? Or are they springtails? What are they? I think those are fungus gnats. I don't care. Now I was considering let 2 tomatoes grow in here, because look at the size of this cage, but these little ones are gone. Hey, thanks Jupe. Someone was asking about location. It's somewhere in Southern California. Is that vague enough? I need a tomato for what they killed. I grew cucumbers a few times. We have lots of powdery mildew here. This is, you're not supposed to do this, but I don't care. Okay, do we think this will live? What do you guys think? I just give it a shot. There you go, buddy. Good luck. Put a dirt clod on you. Now my hands are dirty and people will click away. It's just dirt, guys. Okay. What if I just pick the wrong one? Would everyone freak out? I think I'll leave all 3. Okay, I like these. This is the big one. This one is second place with some damage. This one is very short, which is good for health. Yeah, I'm not going to clean it. Okay, now this is interesting. This is a German tomato variety. Someone says that their grandpa brought it back from World War II. I don't know if I believe their story. It could just be German Giant and they just got a pack and they wanted to be special. But it didn't come in a package. Those are nice seedlings. So anyone know? Is this just German Giant? It is a potato leaf variety. It's an heirloom. For all you people into that. I can't decide. Should I take out a gorgeous plant right now? Who should live? Sinister, I dodged the Bitcoin stuff. Right when it was blowing up, all my friends were begging me to start. And I did not have spare money, and they were, you know, 2 months later, they had lost a lot, so I don't know. Save them. I'm gonna rip one of these out and I'm gonna put it in the chicken hole. Nope. Who should live and who should die? Let's see. We've got thinner one. Is there anything wrong with this one? Okay. And this could disturb the roots of the neighbor, but this is happening. Oh boy, I can see the other one moving. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh yeah. All right, sorry. Hey, this one might make it if the chickens don't kill it. Put it in here with next to the neighbor. Just give it a twist. There you go. One of these will make it. The chickens scratch here, so I need to put some structure to protect it. It's a beautiful day though. How's the weather where you folks are? Just tell me if it's good. Okay, so these are the prized tomatoes. I want these to grow up here. And this thing. I'm sure you guys have seen this. Maybe you haven't though. Heavy storms chill nature. Where are you at? New Zealand, someone. Oh, okay. Portugal. Finally no snow in MI. I assume that's Minnesota. So these were covered with aphids a couple weeks ago. And I thought, am I going to have to spray? What's the deal? Who's going to live here? Who's going to die? Like covered with aphids, and this one was like small, like that big. And you can see the husks on here. I was considering spraying and I came by. I'm pretty sure that's an aphid husk. And I have neem oil, but it injures the nightshades here. It pools, you know, on the ripples of the leaves, and then it leaves an injury. But I'm pretty sure I saw an assassin bug. I don't know if they fly. It kind of flew away. It's a bug I didn't recognize. I got it on video, so we'll research it later. But practically, I didn't spray, I didn't do anything. Laziness pays off again. This is easy, this choice. Get rid of that. This, I'm not gonna transplant. Oops. Well, I could. Yeah. Okay. Oh, and someone said do more videos. That's cute. You're hilarious. Okay, we got lots of stuff. I don't want to rip these out. It kind of hurts the remaining plants. But we had a lot of seeds come up late. Okay, so here, who should stay? I think this guy's gonna go. Should we try a transplant? Do we dare? We're doing it. I can hear it. Oh no! Please! Oh, I bet you it'll live. All right, and this is the tough one. Who should I take? Right? Should I leave both? The left? Michael Coughlin says take the left. I don't know. Like, okay, this one is physically larger, but this one is nice and thick. Blake, he says, why not start seeds further apart? I started these in Jiffy Pucks, in the Jiffy pellets. So there, you know, they didn't have much. Let's go plant this guy. I can't decide. It's too much pressure, so we'll leave that for now. All right, let's plant this before it dies. Someone says, how's the climate? So yeah, Southern California is very wet winter. So we have lots of bugs, and it impeded garden development. There we go. Will one of these survive? My hand is awful. So this is cool because I put this out and then later I'll look at the stats and see all the people who disconnected who couldn't handle it. This is neat. I think this is called Plumeria. You guys correct me if I'm wrong. That's the, it's a fancy Hawaiian flower thing. And there's a little damage from the frost, but it's coming back strong. Yeah, people stop watching because of all kinds of reasons, but it's fine. Everyone's busy. The blackberries. These did so bad last year, and blackberries are supposed to be unstoppable. What's the deal? Well, these are non-invasive blackberries, or I'm pretty sure they haven't been rooting on the ground. So I don't know if they came up with a kind that doesn't do that. But as they get long enough, right? Look at the flowers. Amazing. This spot is where Cornelius's pumpkins went, if you've been watching for a while. And they didn't do well here. They're in the shade of the palm trees, but also the soil is like poisoned with concrete, or something is wrong with it. So it looks like the earthworm castings have helped out here. We got, this is Owen's pepper. This is my daughter's strawberry. That's neat. Let's get the weeds out. Yeah, I needed to garden, so I figured I'd do a live thing. Why not, you know, let's share. We'll find out if people like it. Chicken coop is not the cleanest thing on earth, but I am excited. I dump out the food during the day. There's plenty there for the birds that come in here. To get the water up. It stays a lot cleaner when it's up higher. Okay, hope poop doesn't offend people. Oh, they got me a couple eggs. Thank you. The interesting thing with the chickens is they sleep on the roost when it's hot at night, so they can get fresh air. I don't close the door. I don't think the rats are a threat to them. Could be though. And I've got temperature control in here. So it's been getting warm and it hasn't been getting as cold. So they've been sleeping on the roost, and you can see the piles of poop. They face the window and they just sit and make a little pile. Yeah, these are Wyandottes, so they're not really egg. They're kind of like hybrid. I don't know. You think my eggs are tiny? The thing is, at night they're vulnerable. If the rats were fighting with them, I you know, it'd be ugly. Wouldn't want to have my chickens wounded. What should I do with these eggs? All right, the eggs are in my pocket. The eggs are very orange from them eating the grass. I was surprised how much grass they eat. These are some of the shrubs that never get covered. This is where the chickens annihilate. They've been digging caves here. And then they take dirt baths in it. It's another thing that should have been cleaned up. The leftover chicken food becomes the bird food. See, there's like a shaving in there. The birds don't mind though. Here's another project coming up. Video camera demo. But this is kind of neat. I just put this on a board. So I can put it anywhere. I put it in the chicken coop. It's got night vision. And then it charges completely from the solar panel. Oh, amazing. Burp, burp, burp. Someone said indoor hanging gardens. What does that even mean? Is that like vertical? Oh, SMP Biker says, don't do much cardio, do you? That's hilarious. Funny. I work out 4 times a week. This is dirt time. Get back here. They don't like being touched. The lawn's doing a lot better. So this is the part of the garden that's having a hard time, is this top row of the worm casting fest. You can see here, this is the crater from putting some hydroponic nutrients on here. That's our secret. Because I'm pretty sure this is nitrogen deficiency. We got the yellow lower leaves, and then the growth is just kind of not energetic, you know. This one is fruiting though. What's up, buddy? Stewie can't hear anymore. Yeah, it's pure castings. These ones I used here are not the premium, so they're only aged 7 years. So it could be that effect where sometimes you add manure to a garden, and then at the start there's like a net negative nitrogen while the biology picks up or whatever happens. I'm not a scientist, in case you haven't noticed. I may use some of the earthworm casting tea to boost these up too. We'll see. The onions are doing, you know, they're not terrible, but it just seems a little yellow, you know. Could be a little more vigorous. The fence is keeping the chickens out. Does anyone believe that? It's true, because otherwise we'd see the destruction. These are 4 o'clocks, and they eat these when they're young and tender. You should leave the springtails, they're not a problem. These are radishes. This is actually damage from the birds. They came in as they were seedlings, and you can see they've picked them down. And some of them are trying to recover. Just, you know, don't have time to do every task. I'm pretty sure the onions will just grow all summer. They're real onions from sets or whatever. But yeah, this fence right here, this tall, I don't know, 8 inches, whatever. That is a psychological deterrent. The chickens will come and they'll look at it, and then they kind of frown. The Bermuda grass comes in under the wood, right in there. I put cardboard down when I moved this. You just get as much as you can. Chickens, who wants a grass? You want it? Hey, thanks, Brian. What kind of stuff do you grow in your hydroponics? I love these chickens. This strawberry's been here a while. I noticed an issue. Hope the sight of bugs don't offend people. It doesn't seem like it would. So, oh yeah. I'm gonna eat some strawberries at the end of this. So I'll put links to all the products. I mean, it's not really, this isn't to like sell a bunch of products, but I have to disclose, you know, that I get a cut from the worm castings, the shelving, all that. I'll put all that in the description. This is what I noticed this morning. Thought, oh no, it's slugs. Chickens, will you eat a bug? Oh. Oh boy. They're looking at me. All right. That's boring. But right here, I was like, oh, a good strawberry. Yes. Yes. And there's mealy bugs, or roly-polies. I'm not a vegetarian. I think that's silly. Okay, it's fine to be a vegetarian, but I think we're omnivores, and you'll be happiest if you eat vegetables and meats. Chickens, will you eat a mealybug in a strawberry? Anyone? What do you think? Got it. These are spoiled mamas. They eat basically no scraps. They want grass and fun and chicken feed. You really won't eat a red strawberry full of bugs. I know their butts are dirty, but I mean, what are you gonna do? Like, I have to go pick that? Like, I don't get it. I got one good one. I'm gonna wash it and eat it for you guys. So I got several videos in the can, of course. Let's go wash this off. I got that Google wireless Google Mesh network. So I can do this, just walk around, do a live. What do you guys think? Is that cool? Or you need me to be sitting in the desk, making bad jokes? Does anyone remember where I left my beer? What do you guys think? All right, let's wash this off. Yeah, I'm gonna reverse this. Let's have some fun. Okay, we got beer, strawberries. What else do we need? Let's wash this. Build up the tension. Oh yeah, the stackable garden thing. You know, it's expensive, and there's other garden ones. That's on. Cool. But it seems, I haven't tried the others, but this is like, seems very durable. You know, stays clean. And you just fill in the top. You can do liquid fertilizers in the top. Organic if you're into that kind of stuff. All right. Oh my God. Is that clean now? That seems silly. The one thing I can't do with one hand is wash a strawberry. Let's see if I can do it without hosing myself. Come on. Don't ask why the hose is turning on. Just accept it. All right. So the question is, do strawberries and beer go together? Something tells me they do. Where should we go? Go sit by the garden tower. I don't know. I think I might sit by the chickens. They're so nice. Face cam. This is check out what they did. This is what they did to the strawberries. Just nothing and nothing. You mamas are so lazy. Thank you for the eggs though. All right, can we take off the sunglasses? Hands dirty. Switch hands. Well, thanks for coming, guys and girls. It was lots of fun. You're not supposed to have the sun behind you, but this is, there we go. It's just like having a tripod. Ah, what a wonderful day. So after this, make sure you watch the garden tower video if you haven't. It's a good video. Yeah, I got the merch. I gotta figure that out though. You know, if you want a t-shirt, go to the webpage, jebgardener.com. Jake, it takes about 8 weeks to see flowers on perennials. All right, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching.